Might as well start from the beginning. I love you.
I love you.
Having kids was something my wife Sam and I always wanted. So shortly after we got engaged, we started the process.
If you're watching this right now, kids, this is where it all began.
It started with a cold.
It started with a head cold.
Did you see the lovely sign behind you? We made the decision early on that Sam would be the one to carry. She wanted the full pregnancy experience, and I was cool with that. You do dance?
We're getting a histosalpinogram. I can never pronounce it. Well, I am. Olivia's just emotional support, as per usual.
But I'll have to get it eventually.
Yes, she will have to get it eventually. So essentially, they're going to, it's like a pap smear, but they're going to insert dye, like I guess blow up my uterus, ovaries, and fallopian tubes, and they're going to put dye in that's going to light everything up like it's a beautiful Christmas tree. And then they're going to take a bunch of x-rays to make sure that everything's open and there's no like kinks in the tubes or anything, so that, you know, it's all fully functioning for when, you know, the time comes.
Yeah, so basically, might as well make sure everything's working down there before we invest a bunch of money.
Exactly. Everything about this has to be planned
To a T.
to a T. Like there's no level of like, but the best thing about it is that when our child is born, that we're going to be able to tell them that they were absolutely 150% wanted in every way. I wasn't expecting my fertility to be high at all until like Thursday to Friday area. So this just seems early, but I don't know. I just don't want to go in and have the potential. I know that the sperm lives inside you for a couple days, but I just don't want to have the potential that, you know, it's not time. But I think it's time. I don't know. I think it's time.
We got your message in regards to your ovulation today, and the time the lab gave us for your insemination is 12 o'clock.
You nervous?
Probably not as nervous as you, but I'm still like, it's like exciting, nervous.
Me too.
To relax your legs edge to the side, and I'm just going to touch you now if that's okay.
Yep. Yep.
So it's going to be cold. And it feels very similar to a pap test, okay? All right?
Yeah, it feels a little sharp. I don't care what if it hurts or whatever. You just get it in there.
Okay.
You just get it in there. What's happening?
Oh, stop, you're gonna make me cry, Sam.
Don't make me laugh. Just try to keep it inside.
Stop.
I'm just really happy. I just never thought it was gonna happen, that's all.
Oh, Sam.
That's all.
Visualize the egg and the sperm becoming one, okay?
Yes.
Yes. For our fertility treatments, we were getting IUIs, which is basically the professional turkey baster method. And for a process that seems so straightforward, it was difficult.
It should never be this hard, and I don't know whether it's me and my body that's being hard, or whether it's, you know, whether it's just this is the way it is and no one told me, or what, but, you know. We just need one really good swimmer. That's all we need.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
This is it. That'd be so amazing. Dear, think of it like this. Like it's like some weird biological like dartboard, right? You're not gonna be able to hit the bullseye every time.
I just don't know what's wrong with me.
There's nothing wrong with you, dear.
It shouldn't happen.
As a young, healthy couple going through fertility treatments, it sucked. And I'm not gonna lie, it made us resentful of young, like, straight couples who can just, like, get knocked up without even trying. But we did get our moment.
I'm pregnant. Oh my god.
I really don't think it's sunk in enough for me.
I love your reaction when I handed it to you. That's totally fake. That's fake, right? This is fake. It's not real. That's not real.
So, Sam and I spent the weekend at the hospital because she miscarried. And all the time I've known Sam, I've never seen her so down before. Like last night, she had a really bad panic attack, and you just feel useless. Like, I wish I could just take that pain away from her. I don't know. I wish there was more I could do. While in the hospital, they discovered a large cyst on Sam's ovary, which our doctor believed was related to endometriosis.
This is your uterus, and this is where the baby grows.
Yeah.
And the endometrium is the layer that forms around your uterus.
Okay.
And then what the problem is that I have, what she thinks I have, is this tissue that's the endometrium that lines the uterus growing in a big tumor on my right side.
Up here?
Yeah. That's why it's called endometriosis, is because it's the uterine lining growing in an abnormal place.
Oh.
So she said that needs to be removed, but the concern is that this is the bed that the embryo sleeps in, and if it can't embed properly, then it can't grow, and if it can't grow, it won't survive. So that's the concern, is that if she gets in there to remove this and then finds that this is a mess in here, we may need to go right to IVF. So, because that's the best chance that we have. She has no idea how people can go and not have painful periods or painful sex or anything like that, but I don't have any of the symptoms. So, I don't know. It's definitely not something that we can avoid, though, surgery, because of how big it is. So, yeah.
Surgery is the only way to really confirm a diagnosis for endometriosis. So Sam was put on a list for surgery, but there was a 6-month wait before she'd get in. But our doctor said it was actually okay for us to keep doing IUIs, because if we got pregnant, pregnancy is actually a treatment for endometriosis. So we thought we'd give it a shot.
Oh my god, this sucks.
Do you need me to do it for you?
I don't know. I'm scared to do it.
Well, dear, once you do it, we'll be doing it 100 more times, and it'll be easier, right?
I know.
It's just because it's the first.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, alright.
I'm happy that we're starting these drugs to help increase our chances.
Yes, me too. And I really am hoping for twinsies.
So Sam took all of her injections, and the day we were supposed to go in for our medicated IUI, she got a call from one of the nurses.
Well, that's pretty upsetting. All right, you too. Bye-bye.
What's going on?
Yeah, so she said that I'm not responding to the medication. She said that, which is real highly unusual for a woman of my age. She said that I'm really young, and she said even with the low dose of medication, she said I should be producing eggs and have nice, egg levels. I should be, she said like 1,000 or more was the number for my hormone level, and she said that you're only like 300. So she said that she recommends stopping the cycle and not moving forward. Let's go home.
Sorry, dear.
Says reopening is also not possible until Canada has a plan for responding to cases of COVID-19 that arise in second or even third wave.